Yo, check this out. Ray J is stepping into the Deathrow drama, but maybe looking at the wrong side of the story. Now he's officially throwing his hat in the ring, joining other West Coast artists to call out Snoop Dogg for allegedly shady moves behind the scenes. And let's be real, this isn't the first time this has popped up. It's like clockwork in a few months. His cousin, Daz Dillinger, has been calling Snoop out non-stop, claiming Snoop's pulling moves behind his back at Deathrow. Just a few months ago, Daz light public saying, "Yo, Snoop kicked me out of Deathrow." But it didn't stop there. He also accused Snoop of trying to copyright his music without permission and even attempting to sell Deathrow's catalog to Universal for $1 billion.
It's all your stuff. Now, you were saying something about the paw. Now, what are you talking about with the paw?
Well, like I was saying, the paw is trademarked. Like I told Snoop, you got rejected and I got accepted. You know what I'm saying? So that was the moneymaker. The paw is like the Apple sign, like I said before. And like I said, they tried to go behind my back and trademark all my work and then flung my face like, yeah, we got, that's all we want. Because we're finna sell everything for $1 billion to Universal. You know what I mean? But shh, don't be selling my shit.
Now, what do you mean by selling? He said he was going to sell it, or what? They're selling Deathrow, the new Deathrow that just came?
Snoop, everything Snoop is involved with, he gonna sell all that shit for $1 billion. You know, the motherfuckers cash it out for their catalog. And then he sell that shit and he just start over and make new music. You know, it's easy. You sell what you got, you know what I'm saying? You got all that money. I mean, I don't count niggas' pockets, but I got my own pocket. You know what I mean?
Now, how many albums is over there? Now, how many albums is over there at Deathrow? Because you were saying that it was the Doggy Style and there was 2 other ones you was talking about?
Yeah, you know, the shit that I got on the wall right here, you know what I'm saying? The Chronic is already going back to Dr. Dre. Tupac that took all his greatest hits album, all his albums, all his shit back over to Amaru. So what is left on Deathrow? But I'm coming to get my shit, so what's gonna be left on Deathrow? So he gotta make new catalog. And that's where all the new cats come in at, you know what I'm saying?
And back then, Snoop actually fired back at him, straight up saying, "Daz, shut the fuck up, you broke boy." He didn't stop there. He added, "I'm literally gonna do everything I can to make sure you stay broke."
See, you ain't got shit to do but hate on me, huh? In a minute, I'ma fuck you up, cuz, on some real shit. Not physically, but business-wise. Cause you broke as a motherfucker right now, so I'ma fuck you up in a minute, cuz. Leave me alone. Leave me the fuck alone.
You didn't put that on the internet.
Leave me alone, cuz. I'ma fuck you up.
Now, I'll admit, back then it had us cracking up. But looking at it now, yeah, it comes off kind of weird. Fast forward to today, and it looks like Ray J has officially stepped into the ring, calling out Snoop Dogg over how he's been running Deathrow and handling the business ever since he took control. Here's exactly what Ray J had to say.
Hey, yo, Snoop, you know, you my relative. I talked to Julian, I talked to Daz, I talked to Corrupt, I talked to everybody, and everybody's telling me you turned into the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I don't want to believe that you turned into the new Suge. I want to believe that you've given everybody what they deserved. And everything that they ever didn't get, you taking over Deathrow was supposed to be the one to be the savior to give everybody what they needed. On the street is that you haven't given anybody nothing. And you became the new Suge. I don't want to believe that, Snoop. I want you to respond, and I want you to tell me that you're not the new Suge. I want you to tell me that you gave everybody all the publishing and all the rights and everything that they deserved. You're a great person, and I love you. Can you please tell everybody that I'm tripping and that you have not become Suge Knight? Because if you have, then we'll deal with that and we'll figure it out. But everybody's feelings are hurt. Nobody feels like you have come through for them. Everybody from the LBC to Carson to Compton to Los Angeles all the way up to Santa Clarita. But you've been keeping all the money and you're super rich. I love you, Snoop. Please respond to this because I'm not here to try to point the finger. But when Daz tells me something, Julian tells me something, and then there's like 20 other people that's telling me other things that are surprising. Because the last thing I thought that you would be is the new Suge Knight. Make it make sense, Snoop.
Now, a lot of folks are coming at Ray J for stepping up and speaking out for other artists who don't have nearly the platform he does. People are saying, Ray J, mind your business. Why should Snoop Dogg even have to pay him? But here's the thing. This goes completely against everything Snoop promised he would do when he took over Deathrow.
Put you in a position where you can make moves and make this label grow like it should have grown and tie you back into something that you created. And then at the same time, go back, take care of all of the old artists like Rage, RBX, Daz, Corrupt, all the people who didn't get their publishing or didn't get things that were supposed to be given to them, making sure that we lining it up now and making sure those numbers are accurate as opposed to what they were.
Right.
Come on, we gotta take them on.
So here's the deal. Because Snoop hasn't followed through on what he promised, it's no surprise people are speaking out against him. Legally, he might not owe anyone a dime, but at some point, your words have to mean something. We see Snoop Dogg everywhere. Commercials, sports events, and even recently as an ambassador for a USA women's ice hockey team. Paying people what they're owed wouldn't break him, and at the very least, addressing it could prevent all this negative PR from piling up. The man is killing it with big brand deals left and right, so why not just settle the publishing and give everyone their proper due? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Snoop is about to curse out Ray J next? Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.